So I'm an avid YouTube viewer and I'm subscribed to a whole bunch of channels, really great creators. And when I open up YouTube and I look at the sidebar that shows all the channels I'm subscribed to, they've all got that little blue dot next to them suggesting that they've got new videos released since I've last seen the channel. But here's the thing, when I look at my YouTube feed, the recommendations that YouTube's serving up for me today, I don't see anything from any channel that I'm subscribed to. So I think we really need to ask ourselves, do YouTube subscriber counts really matter that much anymore? So in this video, I want to talk a little bit about how I think that subscribers are becoming more of a vanity metric now and look at what really does drive growth. The concept of subscriber counts is as old as YouTube itself. As far back as I can remember, YouTube creators have just been chasing subscribers like it's a gold rush. And subscribers has always been used as this key metric to determine whether a channel is successful or not. But what if that metric isn't as meaningful anymore? And that's what we need to talk about today. So it's true, back in the day when YouTube was a bit smaller, channel size and the amount of subscribers you had was really important in terms of getting YouTube to push out your videos. If you had a lot of subscribers in your channel, that was a signal to YouTube that you were a popular channel, that people would enjoy your content. And that made it really hard for new and smaller channels who were trying to break through to get noticed by the YouTube algorithm. But you have to look at this from YouTube's point of view and what they care about. What YouTube cares about is keeping users on the platform, and to keep users on the platform, they need to serve up videos that are going to be engaging and enjoyable for that user to watch. So in order to do that, YouTube needs certain metrics, certain data points to be able to tailor their algorithm to make it more effective at delivering the right type of content in front of the right viewer. And traditionally, subscribers were one of those key metrics. It was one of the ways YouTube could identify which creators were putting out videos that were popular, that people were enjoying, by looking at how many people were subscribing to their YouTube channel. But from YouTube's point of view, this was just a signal, just a metric. It wasn't perfect, but it was the best they had at the time. But when we're thinking about subscribers in this way, we're thinking about YouTube back in 2017, 2018, and it's come a long way since then. YouTube's ability to drill down into users' viewing habits, to look at their history, to look at their interactions with videos, and to really get a clear idea of what types of videos a user wants to watch has got a lot better. And at the same time, YouTube were able to take individual videos and truly understand the context and the meaning within a video and match that to a user's preferences. So what YouTube cares about, what YouTube has always cared about, is serving up videos that users are going to find engaging, that's going to keep them on the platform for longer, watching more videos, watching more ads. And to do that, YouTube are now using a lot more data points than they were before. They're much more focused on retention, on watch hours, on click-through rate. And these are things that YouTube can now hone in on individually on a particular video. So YouTube themselves have emphasized that the algorithm prioritizes things like watch history, search history, interactions, likes, dislikes, comments, all those metrics a lot more than it does just subscribers. So all of these metrics are going to get weighed in the algorithm to determine what video YouTube's going to serve up for the viewer next, and if that's going to be your video. Whether the viewer is subscribed to your channel or not is now quite a tiny signal. So now it's clearer more than ever that while subscribers are still a bit of a signal, they still have a use, they're not the key metric you should be focused on. And just because a viewer is subscribed to your channel doesn't mean in any way that your video is guaranteed to land in their home feed. In fact, it probably won't. And I've seen this as well as a YouTube viewer. Like I said, when I log into YouTube, my home feed is full of videos from channels I don't subscribe to. What it does show me are videos from channels where I've watched similar videos before. So my watch history is more important than anything I'm subscribed to. There are many channels where I've watched maybe 2 or 3 videos, I've watched them from beginning to end, I've given YouTube good signals that I've enjoyed that video, so it's just continued to serve up videos from that channel into my home feed every time I log in, even though I'm not subscribed to those channels. So why do we still live in this world where it appears that subscriber count is king and getting more subs on your channel is just the ultimate metric, the ultimate way to show your success? No one ever talks about how many watch hours they got this week, they just talk about how many subs they've got. And to an extent, it's understandable. We have to have something. We have to have some metric that's easy to look at if we want to determine the size or popularity of a channel. And that's always historically been subscriptions with YouTube, and that kind of just feels more natural. But I think we're moving away from that. I've spoken to a few people who do brand deals with content creators, and they're starting to look less and less at how many subscribers a channel has and actually delve more into their metrics. They want to see how many views they're getting. They want to see how many watch hours they're getting, because that's what's going to be ultimately more important. So I guess the message that I really want to put forward in this video is don't spend so much time stressing and worrying about your subscriber numbers while you're ignoring all of the other more important metrics. And sure, for now, it's still a valid metric. It's a useful indicator of how well you're growing as a content creator, how your channel's growing, but we need to stop thinking about it as the ultimate indicator and stop getting depressed and worried when we're not seeing growth on subscriber counts. You need to be looking at your individual videos. Are you improving on your retention? Are you improving on your watch hours? These are all much more important stats than how many subscribers you're getting. And I think this is where YouTube is shifting as a platform. It's becoming a lot less channel centric and more focused on individual videos and matching those videos to viewers. That's not to say that the concept of a YouTube channel is going anywhere, but the performance of an individual video is becoming a lot more important than the size of the YouTube channel it came from and how many subscribers they have. This is also really good news for small and new YouTube creators. You don't need 100,000 subscribers in order for your video to blow up. You just need to make really good videos, connect with your audience, send YouTube the right signals, and if your videos resonate with your audience, they will get pushed, whether you've got 100,000 subscribers or 10 subscribers. So I know after watching this video, you'll probably sit down later on, open up YouTube Studio and check how many subscribers you've got. I'll probably end up doing the same. So don't let anything I've said in this video discourage you from hitting that subscribe button right now. But here's the thing, that's totally fine. We can still use subscribers as an indicator of our growth, but where we need to be focusing more and putting all of our attention and energy into is the videos themselves, creating good content, looking at the engagement, looking at the watch hours, looking at the retention, looking at the click-through rate. They're the things that are going to matter a lot more than how many subscribers you have. On that note, have a great weekend and consider watching this video next because YouTube reckons that you're going to like it. Push it to the limit.